I see you. I see how tired you are. It's a weariness that goes bone deep. A heavy cloak you carry day in, day out. Some people might look at you, they might whisper the word lazy, but I want you to hear me clearly. That word is a lie. You are not lazy. You are profoundly exhausted. This exhaustion is often an invisible burden. It doesn't show up on a scan. You can't point to it like a broken bone. But it is so incredibly real, isn't it? It's the effort to just get through the day. To smile when you feel like crumbling. To nod when your mind is screaming for quiet. This is not a choice you are making. It is a state you are in. A heavy place to be. Think about the courage it takes. The sheer strength you show every single day. Just to keep putting one foot in front of the other. When every part of you longs to stop. These are the unseen battles. Our world is so noisy, isn't it? Filled with constant demands and expectations. Society has a very loud voice. It tells us we should always be doing. We should be productive, always striving. We should be climbing, achieving, conquering. There's this unspoken rule that our worth is tied to our busyness. This is a heavy weight to carry. It sets us up for a painful trap. These shoulds plant a seed of guilt, a nagging voice that whispers when we try to rest. You should be doing something else. You are wasting precious time. So rest starts to feel like a failure, like we are letting someone down. Maybe we feel we are letting ourselves down. This guilt is a powerful thief. It steals the peace that rest is meant to bring. It makes stillness feel wrong. The pressure to perform is relentless. It follows us from work into our homes. It seeps into our relationships and our quiet time. We feel we must be the perfect employee, the perfect parent, partner, or friend. When we talk about being tired, we often think of needing more sleep. But the exhaustion you feel is so much bigger. It has many layers, many shades. Let's start with emotional exhaustion. This is when your heart feels drained, like you've given all you can give. You might feel numb or overly sensitive. Little things can make you want to cry. It's a deep well of feeling depleted. Then there's mental exhaustion. Your brain feels like it's wading through thick fog. Focus becomes a battle. Making even small decisions feels overwhelming. You might forget things easily, or struggle to string thoughts together clearly. It's like your mind is a computer, with too many tabs open, about to crash. This isn't about intelligence, it's about capacity. Your mind needs a break. Social exhaustion is another heavy layer. There are times when being around people, even people you love dearly, feels like an enormous effort. Section 4. When the well runs dry. Seeing burnout clearly. Burnout doesn't always arrive like a storm. It doesn't always announce itself with a loud crash. Often it creeps in quietly, subtly, like a slow leak, draining your energy. One of the first signs can be losing interest. Things you once loved, activities that lit you up, now feel like a burden, a chore. The spark just isn't there anymore. This isn't you changing your mind. It's your system shutting down non-essentials. You might notice yourself becoming more irritable. Little things set you off. Patience wears thin very quickly. You might snap at loved ones or colleagues, and then feel terrible about it afterwards. It's like your nerves are frayed, exposed. The smallest friction feels like a major assault. This isn't your true personality shining through. It's a sign that your coping mechanisms are overloaded. You are running on empty. Your body often tries to tell you to. Burnout can show up in physical ways. Persistent headaches that ibuprofen doesn't touch, stomach problems, digestive upsets. You might find your sleep patterns are disrupted. Section 5. Rest your deepest need, not your prize. We need to talk about rest differently. For so long, we've seen it as a reward. Something you get after all the hard work is done. A prize for being productive and efficient. But this way of thinking is harmful. It turns rest into a transaction. What if rest is not a prize at all? What if it's a fundamental human need? Like breathing air, drinking water, eating food, essential for survival, for well-being. This is where self-compassion comes in. It's about treating yourself with kindness, the same kindness you would offer a dear friend. If your friend was exhausted and struggling, what would you tell them? You'd tell them to rest, to be gentle with themselves. You wouldn't call them lazy or weak. So why do we speak so harshly to ourselves? Self-compassion is learning to be your own friend, especially when you are feeling worn out. Rest also looks different for everyone. It's not just about getting 8 hours of sleep, though good sleep is incredibly important. True rest can be many things. It might be quiet solitude with a cup of tea. It might be a walk in nature, feeling the sun. Section 6. Giving yourself the gift of slow you are healing. So here's your permission slip, the one you've been waiting for. Permission to rest deeply and truly. Permission to slow down your frantic pace. It is okay. You are allowed. You don't need to justify it to anyone, not even to that critical voice inside your own head. Your well-being depends on this. This is not a retreat from life. It is a return to life, to yourself. Understand this. Resting is not falling behind. That's another lie the busy world tells us. When you are exhausted, resting is healing. It's like tending to a wound. You wouldn't tell a wound to hurry up and heal. You would give it care, time, and gentle attention. Your exhaustion needs the same tenderness. You are mending, restoring, replenishing. This is active, important work, even if it looks like doing nothing at all. Please acknowledge your beautiful humanity. We are not designed to be machines. We are not meant to run 24/7 without a break.